This is John Polroy. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Wanted to go over this story here. I actually got a request for it, and it's kind of interesting. Phil Collins' ex-wife has allegedly taken over his Miami mansion with armed occupation. So Phil Collins is like this rocker from the 80s. I have nothing against him. As far as I know, he's fine. And it seems like he's kind of getting occupied. Phil Collins and his ex-wife are in a standoff, according to a new report. The former Genesis frontman, 69, is fighting to take back control of his $33 million beachfront Miami mansion, with Kevi, 46, is allegedly occupying with her new husband, per the Miami Herald, citing legal documents. So she got remarried, and now she's taken over his mansion, which is apparently 100% owned by him. I don't see how that's legal. Well, it's not legal. But I also don't see how the cops aren't busting the door down and just taking her out. I don't get it. What's up with law and order these days? So basically, what happened was Phil Collins' wife left him, went to Vegas, got remarried, came back, took over his house. Okay? They also say that surveillance cameras that were, hooked up at his house have been blocked. I guess if you're going to take over someone's house, you're going to cut off the cameras. Of course, they state that the mansion is 100% owned by Phil Collins. An injunction is urgently needed to end an armed occupation and takeover of the Phil Collins home by his ex-girlfriend and her new husband, the defendants in the action, the suit reportedly further claims. They also want to say that they're worried that his private stuff is going to be damaged, destroyed, thrown away, something like that, stuff that he can't replace, that he saved up over the years. And I gotta think, what's with this woman? Is that worse than Amber Heard? Little different, but seems like we're running on the same level here, or, working up towards it. It seems like, no fucking offense to anybody, but if you're a man especially, it seems like you really gotta be careful who you marry these days. I mean, thank my lucky stars, I married a nice, normal girl. Obviously, she wasn't using me for my money, because I don't really have that much, or my fame, so there's that. Maybe it's easier for us normal guys or normal people to get married. It does say here they have 2 kids together. They split in 2006, and she got $46 million. Man. $46 million. And she's taken over his mansion? She can't just fucking be happy with $46 million? What would you out there do with $46 million? Would you bother coming back and taking over your ex's house with another husband? Or would you just buy a house in Hawaii, a bunch of Nintendo games, and junk food and live out the rest of your life in bliss? Or, whatever you choose to do. Kind of mind-boggling. It seems to me that probably money really messes with your head. Like, I'm thinking now, if I had $46 million, that's it. Just, we're cool. We're good to go. Hell, even like 2 or 3 or 4 million, we're good to go. But it seems like a lot of these stars and these people who have mega millions do crazy shit, almost as if they've got nothing in their bank account. Almost as if they've got nothing to lose. This here is a great example of that. So, I mean, it's possible, like, when I'm sitting here with just an average salary, looking at those numbers, I'm thinking, what could possibly go wrong? So, apparently, money doesn't change much as far as your psychological state. I heard someone told me Amber Heard is actually worth $9 million. I think she's worth negative, but 9 million is a huge number for somebody who is just abusive and idiotic. 46 million is a crazy number for somebody who's going to get remarried and then come take over your house. So for their status and their worth, it seems like they'd just shut the fuck up and go away and live a happy life, but apparently not. You guys, of course, let me know what you think about this down below. I'm doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Do some shoutouts. Shout out to DK, she watches a lot of videos here, thank you. And big shout out to Bobby Campbell, see you here all the time, thank you very much. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. I'm doing Depp vs. Heard, Meghan Markle, pop culture stuff like this. I want to do more topics, I just kind of short on time, and there's been a lot of Depp vs. Heard news recently for whatever reason, and as you guys know, or you don't know, Meghan Markle is in a lawsuit, and there's quite some news there too. So those are my mainstays for now, but I'm open to suggestions, and I like doing stuff like this. If you're still listening, definitely subscribe. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. See you next time.